Orlamar back with another Grand Arena video. This time it's going to be 3v3 this season, so that's kind of fun. It's a little too frequent now, but that's fine. Take a look at my opponent, Chlorian Power. He's made Kyber before, Darth Revan, Arena team, Relic 7 Vader, General Grievous, Padme team, Olgear 13. Fairly similar roster to mine. Let's take a look at speeds. He's probably faster than me. Yeah, 322 Darth Revan, and then Basila's 310. So yeah, significantly faster than my teams, but I think my other teams are a little bit faster in that way. So just looking at one random team character down there, Anakin's 244, so not terribly fast, but pretty light defense. Padme along with Machine Gun Leia and Phoenix, and then I put Darth Revan on bottom with Basila and Malik. I was able to look at his GG page to figure out what I needed for offense. So Shak T with Ahsoka and Clone Sergeant, and then Dooku with Asajj and Zombie. Put my Negotiator on defense with my Y-Wing. I kept Houndstooth for offense, and then I put some kind of junk teams in back. I figure I can hopefully steal enough banners on the front that I don't have to worry too much about stealing banners on the back, as long as I can full clear and be efficient with it. So he put a Nightsister team with Daka lead, a General Grievous team, only R2 though, and then a Newt team. Not terribly well geared, but that can be an annoying team. And then he put Palpatine with Basila and Malik, and then so he saves his Darth Revan for offense, I saw, but he's got crew and then a clone team. So let's take out this Palpatine team first. I just want to make sure that I don't have to clean up Malik with anything. So we'll just take in my Jedi Knight Revan squad. It should work okay because I should outspeed his Basila, which I did. So I was able to mark her. She's not going down very fast, so that's not great. But hopefully we'll be able to keep our tenacity up with Yoda and just work her down. Perfect, she's gone. That makes it a whole lot easier. Then Palpatine's gone. The issue here is that Palpatine's lead provides a lot of healing for Malik, so you'll see here that he's not going to go down very easily. So that was what my main concern was coming into this matchup. You see his Savior was triggered there, and he's resisting all my stuns, my stun attempts on him. Decided to mark him instead. He's not taking like any damage at all. It's looking like I'm gonna have to clean him up. I was really hoping that Yoda would be able to get a few big hits in and spread foresight so that he can't heal up. So we're trying to time our foresight here at the right times, and we really want to get Malik down into yellow health so that we can attack with Yoda and get defense penetration up for our team, because then we'll be able to do some big damage to Malik. So luckily Malik can't really do enough damage to get through my team fast enough because we heal up with attacks out of turn, and he's not even going after Jolie, so I'm not worried about it. But now we got to spread defense penetration up to everybody, so we're gonna try some big hits here if we can, hopefully not critting. And got him down into the red, and we got a dodge from foresight and mark, and we got him out. So 53 banners, happy with that. Had a busy night, so I had to go and come back about 3 hours later. My opponent still hadn't attacked, so I just went in for the next battle, and I think it's the clones I selected here. Yeah, so I took Newt in against the clones. Probably not a good matchup for them actually, but their 5s is the lowest gear of them all, so I felt a little more comfortable with that. The problem with this matchup is that There's so many AoEs on this team. Like the Extortion does AoE damage, and then B1 is my main damage dealer and just does all these AoEs. So I'm afraid I might kill one of the other clones first, but we're able to get 5s pretty much out there, and there he goes. And then Rex is almost gone. Let's heal up Newt here and 54 banners. So kind of overkill, but that's fine, especially for the first round of 3v3. This again had to take a break, came back for this Kylo team. Thought we'd try Mando in here. I wasn't sure if my bounty hunters would do enough damage to this team, but if I brought Mando, I thought they might. So we just delete Hux right off the bat with Django. He's a solid heavy hitter. And now we're just gonna kind of work towards getting our contract triggered. The problem is this Kylo team has so much turn meter gain from Kylo, and then that one shot of Mando just really hurt us quite a bit there. And you can see his health's at a point where if Kylo takes one more AoE, yeah, Mando's gone. So we just got our contract up where we would have been able to vaporize somebody, but that didn't really happen. So but we should be okay with this still. You can see Django's doing enough damage, and yeah, this Kylo at gear 12 isn't a huge threat. Just these counterattacks might be a little bit harmful, but let's see if we can get a stun here. Perfect. That'll allow us to do a lot more damage without taking his counterattacks, and then finish him off. 50 banners, not good banners, but it's not really about the efficiency as much in 3v3 as it is about, it's more about getting one shots than it is preserving banners within those one shots. So nothing crazy in the back. So I wanted to actually try to Vader solo this Grievous team. I was feeling kind of crazy, but then I thought it might screw up everything else. So if my opponent had already attacked, I probably would have tried it. So we'll use Merciless Massacre. We'll throw up the debuffs. Let's try to do big damage here to Grievous. I don't know, it's only 3 debuffs, so I don't think it's gonna do it, but I want to try it. I couldn't even see that number, but not close to enough. Got through some of his health though, which made us target B2. And now let's try to heal up Palpatine a little bit, and let's fracture Grievous. Perfect. But now we have to go after B1. Maybe we can get B1 out before Grievous loses fracture. Nope, not quite. So that's kind of unfortunate, but whatever. Merciless Massacre again. He's got 4 dots. I probably should have used a Palpatine lead on this actually. So there we go. We got rid of Grievous, and we're gonna lose a couple banners. 51. Not great again, but whatever. We got through it. Didn't lose a character at least. So Ewoks. Let's just bring in Nest. I'm a little hesitant to bring in Nest when there's a well-geared Wicket on the team, but their Wicket wasn't that well-geared. And if my Nest were gear 12 and had a little more health, I wouldn't worry about it ever, but she's only gear 11, and I can't do 6-dot mods on her or anything, so it is what it is. And sometimes she gets one-shot by stronger gear 12 or gear 13 Wickets, so this one's not worrisome though. So 55 banners. It's Old Republic team. Bastila. Can do CLS. I can do. I've got quite a few teams left. I'm just trying to figure out what the toughest teams left are. So let's just do Old Republic, and we'll take CLS in. No sense in undersizing it. We'll see if we can get them to not take a turn. Did not land tenacity down, so that kind of hurts a little bit, but that's fine. Now we can dispel the debuffs, take out Karth, take out Mission, and stun, and they won't get a turn here. Perfect, 54. Got a couple Nightsister teams and this Newt team. Let's see. We can do Bastila versus Newt. Probably don't need Hermit Yoda here, but may as well bring him in. I like him. It's fun to have his buff on Ezra. Makes it go a little faster. So you can see we're almost through Dooku's protection, and he's gone. Let's call Bastila, get rid of Newt 1. Let's dispel Droidica. Oh, never mind. Let's pay extortion just in case. Now dispel and one-shot Droidica. And there goes Newt. 54 banners again. Got some Asajj team. Gear 12 Asajj. No Zeta. No supporting cast. That's going to be worrisome at all. So we can... But we also have this a little bit more dangerous Daka team with Zombie and Talzin. So, what do we want to use? Probably use Geos. Yeah, may as well. I'm not used to using Geos for offense because my Geos aren't very good, so I just usually throw them on defense and let people who struggle with Geos struggle against them. But I'm starting to work on them a little bit more, so figured I may as well use them. Probably should have gotten Sunfac in here for the Dispel of Zombie, but Brood Alpha has a Dispel, and the Zombie's not very tanky, so I'm not too worried about it. You can see they're not going to do a whole lot of damage either, so as long as I can just slowly work on them, it should be fine. And Zombie's going down fast enough, so there's 2 deaths, and the next one should stay out. So we're going to try to go for Daka next, so that she doesn't get to revive the other characters on the team. So there she goes, and Talzin goes, and we should have 54 again, so perfect. We'll take it. Go down to the bottom. More Nightsisters. I've got my Nightsisters, I just don't like to use them. I kind of keep them as like a backup team almost, just because I don't want to lose banners from them. So we brought in Karth with Mission and Zalbar. They should be able to recover protection pretty easily. So I want to get rid of Acolyte early, so that worked out. So she's gone. Let's get rid of Talia. Probably should have gone for Asajj there to daze her, but I don't think daze really matters because there's no revives happening here. But got rid of Asajj, and we lost some protection on Karth, so only 53 banners. Then we have a Qui-Gon team with Juhani. Let's use... I don't even know what I should use here. So HK, B2, and Droidica. This is going to be terrible banners, but my gear should make it work for me at least. I've got 2 Gear 12s and a Gear 13 against their 1 Gear 12 and a couple of Gear 11s, I think. So, yeah, not really sure how to play this team. I put this team together because they're kind of leftovers for 3v3, and they seem like good characters. So I tried to find some synergy for them. I'm not really liking how they work together. They might be better defensively, just because the AoE and the big hits from Droidica might help steal some banners from the other team. So I might try to put them on defense from now on, because this is just kind of an ugly battle here. Like, I'm not in danger because obviously B2's Relic 3 and shouldn't die at all, especially not to Juhani. But still, I don't have any way to recover my protection, so I'm out 3 banners right away. And Juhani's just not going down. 51 banners. Now we've just got to take out the fleet, and then we've got our full clear. So a Thrawn fleet with some weird ships on it. So we'll take in my Falcon fleet. I like to save my Falcon for offense if I can, because my Akbar is 7 stars, my Negotiator is not, so that automatically gets me more banners because I believe if you don't have a full star capital ship, that reinforcement that you can't bring in counts against you as basically a ship lost. So my max banners with this Akbar fleet is greater than what it would be with my Negotiator fleet. So yeah, we'll take in a reinforcement here just so things don't get out of hand, and it doesn't cost me anything to take them in as long as I don't lose protection on them. Got the target lock, and we got 67, so we maxed out our banners there. So fairly efficient full clear, 2309, not bad. My opponent still hasn't attacked, but we'll come back when he does. So came back not too long later, and my opponent full cleared me. So, but 2254. He took 3 battles against my Padme squad, 1-shot my Phoenix, and 1-shot my Akbar Leia 3PO team. And then he took two attacks against my Darth Revan squad, and 1-shot my Dooku and my Shakti teams. And then obviously 1-shot my back wall. It wasn't really meant to hold. And then 1-shot my fleet, so that's not great, but that's fine. We'll get a win. Undefeated in 3v3, 1-0, great. We'll see you next time.